name is Tzipora Cohen, and this is another Dvar Torah from the Beit Midrash of Midreshet Emunah V'Omanut. Parshat VaYeshev. Yosef and his brothers, a slew of strange dreams, a famine, and a family reunion. Where to begin? Well, I believe that the best way to try and understand a character is to internalize them. Hold on. Not quite a dazzling coat of many colors, but it'll do. I feel fantastic. Yosef, for what we know about him, definitely must be a special child. For one, he's earned his father's favor, and for his prophetic-seeming dreams, it seems God's on his side as well. But his siblings? Not so much. As we open the Parsha, we're greeted with one of my personal favorite instances of storytelling, Yosef telling his brothers that he's had dreams implying they'll one day bow down to him. While he shared his dreams innocently, the bluntness was not received well by his brothers. Their hatred towards him builds while he remains oblivious and repeats his mistake with his next dream. Not that I know anything about being the favorite child, but I'd say that's not the most ideal way to gain your siblings' love. How does Yosef add up by the end of this story? Perhaps a little naive, a little insensitive. While he hadn't intended to provoke them, his actions didn't quite translate the goodness that was hidden in his heart. This begins a long descent. His brothers throw him into a pit and then subsequently sell him to the Ishmaelites, who bring him down to Egypt as a slave. Here, in the Egyptian household of Potiphar, he's snared by Eshet Potiphar's trap and is thrown down into a dungeon once again, all as his father mourns him inconsolably. Although he's descending physically, Yosef begins a spiritual ascent. As a young boy, Yosef was always particular about his looks. The Torah tells us, "Vayihi Yosef yefeh toar v'yefeh mareh." Yosef was well-built and handsome. The Midrash tells us that Yosef spent time curling his hair every morning and rebukes him, saying, "How could you be doing such a thing, beautifying yourself while your father is mourning you?" And after the Potiphar incident, vanity has been his downfall, quite literally, once again. But when Yosef finds himself at rock bottom this time around, we see a shift within him. He once again makes his way to the top of the hierarchy, and God is with him, just as before. The Sar HaMashkim and Sar HaOfim join him in jail, and Yosef sees them, and this is where we see the true shift of his character. He asks them, "Madua pneichem ra'im hayom?" Why are you looking sad today? What was so special about this? In the beginning, he told his dreams first, and we hear about the people's reactions only as an afterthought. Here, he notices the people first, and only then do we hear about their dreams. This action proves to be all the difference. He interprets their dreams correctly, and because of it, eventually ends up getting out of jail and becoming second to the king, and the rest is, well, history. What does this mean for us? Notice the people around you. Look beside you in your classroom, on the bus, in your workplace. If you're outwardly focused, you'll notice things that you may have missed before. Ask someone about their day, about their Shabbat, about their family. Show that you care, and in return, you may just become the next in line to the king. Wishing you and your family a Shabbat Shalom.